Hello everyone, welcome to the top 10 essentials you will need when going back to school. Of course, it is August the 18th when you're seeing this. It's August 17th. I recorded this yesterday. So, what I'm basically trying to say is that most people, if I can see who watches my videos, most of y'all, or a majority of y'all, like 20% of y'all, are kids that are under the age of 18. So here's the top things that I think you need. Some of these are obviously obvious, some of these are not as obvious, but there is gonna be one honorable mention, if not two, another honorable mention. So maybe two or one honorable mentions. But with that being said, let's get started with this. The first thing I think you'll probably need. Point out the obvious stats. Vaseline. This is a go-to. As you can see, the one I have is really portable. Like, hold up, let me open this real quick. See, look, that's a finger size, and this should last you multiple years. You only need a little bit for your lips, and if I'm not mistaken, you can put it on your wrist and on the sides of your neck, because this next item is gonna go into this Vaseline. So yeah, they also have red Vaseline if that's what you're looking for. But another thing I think you should get, number two, is a nice. Let me hold it better. Is a nice thing of cologne. As you can see, mine. Oh, let me hold it harder. Mine is Noveta Veronicas. If you can obviously see it. There you go. But yeah, if you pair this with the Vaseline, it's a go-to combo. You put the Vaseline on the side of your neck and on both of your wrists. You open your cologne, apply a little to both wrists, and apply some to your neck. Also, don't rub your wrist when you put cologne on. Little tip. But the third item is we're going back to school, so pencils. Now, the reason I have a mechanical pencil and a regular pencil is because a couple of reasons. One, mechanical regular pencils, as you can see, you gotta. I'm right-handed, as you can tell. You have to. I hold it like this. At least I hold it like this while writing. Same goes with pens too. But with that being said, pencils are harder because they're made out of wood, or most of them at least are made out of wood. And also, if your pencil breaks mid class, you don't have to get up and sharpen it, because your teacher probably would get mad. So you can just go into your book bag or pencil pouch and pull out a mechanical pencil, which is really nice. But also another writing utensil, sorry if you heard that, is some pens. The reason I have two pens again is because, one, pens and pencils something kids at school don't have, because they either A, most of the time, is because they don't keep up with the stuff, or B, which is the saddest part, is that the families are on the low end and don't have enough money for pencils. They only have enough money for the essentials. So if someone asks for a pen or a pencil and I have an extra one, most of the time I'll give it back if I know the person. If I just don't know the person, I'm gonna ask, one, who are you? And then once I find out who are you, it's gonna be a question on, am I gonna trust you to give this back to me at the end of class, or am I gonna trust you to run off with my pencil? But yeah, that's number 4, by the way. Alright, also, number 5, glue sticks. As someone who is a boy, at least, I like to do arts and crafts, so glue is an important thing. The reason, again, I have 2 glue sticks is because you never know when A, your glue's gonna dry out, or B, you don't know if someone's gonna ask for some glue. Alright, now, we don't want 2020 happening all over again, do we? So that's why this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, this 6th item is some hand sanitizer. Of course, I got a little small thing of hand sanitizer. You can go do. But yeah, the reason it's always good to, like, after you're done, before or after you're done eating lunch, you put some hand sanitizer on to keep clean, because you're touching a bunch of stuff in school and you want to stay clean. basics. So that's literally the basics. But moving on to what was that number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, seventh item is, as you just heard, highlighters. The reason I have 3 highlighters is because 1, it's always good to have options, and 2, if you have people asking for highlights, or your teacher says, okay, pull out your highlights, we're gonna be highlighting this and that, that's this and that. It's always good to have at least some options. And if someone asks for a highlighter, like I've been saying, you can give it to them. Could. Now, you might be like, that's only 7 items, and y'all obviously can hear me pick stuff up and what's not and put it down, because I have it right in front of me. So, the next item is this next item is number 8, which is a good quality backpack. You want a backpack that can hold your stuff, that's comfortable and looks nice. So the main things you want to look for is design, looks. Design and looks are basically the same thing. So looks/design, comfortability, and storage. Because if you don't got good comfort, you're not gonna be wanting to wear it. If it doesn't have storage, you're gonna have to leave some things behind. If it doesn't have style, it's not gonna go with your outfits. So that's why I recommend. I'm not gonna tell you what backpack I recommend, but that's why I recommend you searching up some good high quality backpacks that are cheap/affordable. But y'all might be like, but that's only 8 items. Wait, was that 8? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might be like, that's only 8. What's the 9th and 10th? Well, number 9 is a change of clothes. You never know when you might spill something on your clothes. You never know when you might have to, when you spill something on your clothes or whatnot, and it gets all over your clothes or your pants. It should only go on your shirt though. So that's why it's always good to carry a nice t-shirt. Me personally, I am wearing a white shirt right now, but I usually wear like shirts that have labels on the back of them. So it's always good to keep either a plain white shirt or a plain black shirt. Gray and brown is a little, but black and white look the best in my opinion. If you're trying to if you spilled something and you need to change, you got that. Now, that's number 9. Number 10 is obviously your school supplies, your notebooks, your pencil case, your your notebooks, your binders, your folders, all that jazz. That's obviously something you're gonna need. You take notes in it, stuff like that. But you might be like, that's only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's only 10. Whoa, I lied. There's actually 12 things you would need. So, moving on to number 11. I got you there. Y'all thought this was the end of the video. But number 11 is a pack of gum. You cannot stress me how many times people have been chewing on gum going. So yeah, get some gum. Get some good gum that you like, or that you like the flavor of. And also, a tip. When you buy the gum and it comes in that little wrapper, when you buy the gum, crumble the wrapper, like fill the outside the box with the wrapper when the wrapper's on. You will notice how much noise it makes. Like, turn everything down in your room and then make the noise with the gum. That's how much noise you're making when you open a pack of gum with that thing still on. So do you yourself a favor and open it when you get home. Take a gum out, close it up, and bring it with you. You're gonna take the gum case, but you're gonna take the wrapper off and put it in your pocket. That piece of gum you have, you can either hold on to it, and when you pull that piece of gum out and someone asks for it, you could be like, okay, here, and then you secretly pull out another piece, and it can be like, hey, where you get that from? And you can just tell them you got it from some random person, with a random name. But yeah, that's number 11. Now you might be like, what's gonna be number 12? Well, I'm glad you asked. Me personally, with my hair situation, number 12 will be, this is gonna be 2 items in one: a hairbrush and hair gel. So yeah, you always want to keep your hair nice, combed out. Oh, you can use a comb too, so that's 3 items in one. But you can use a comb and want that for this if you want for your hair, if you got like flat hair like me. But yeah, those are 12, really 15, but I count 3 items into one. 15 items I think you should get for back to school. Also, as you can see with my recent post, I'm asking a lot of questions because I want to expand my channel. I don't want to just do GTA stuff. I want to like post in-game content, as y'all can tell by the background. It's obviously Roblox. I want to play some in-games, give y'all a little more variety instead of just seeing Broke the Riches episode 11 or whatnot. Broke the Riches something. I don't want to do just GTA content. I just want to do other stuff. So that's why I'm asking y'all instead of just doing it, and everyone's just confused on why I'm doing it. So yeah, that's why. But I also start school August 25th. It's August 17th when I'm recording. Well, when y'all seeing this, it's August 18th. So yeah, that means, and I have to get my schedule on the 20th, which is literally in 3 days when I'm recording this, and two when I'm and 2 when it's posted. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Also, it's gonna get rough. So if you don't see me posting as a lot like I usually did, that's the reason. School's starting back up. All that stuff is going around spring clean. I said spring cleaning. It is though. It is August the 17th or 18th, and I'm talking about some spring cleaning. You know what I mean? There's cleaning going around, all that jazz. Yeah. Honorable mention. Please, I cannot stress this enough. Please don't use the same rag. If you use a rag, please don't use the same rag you use to wash your body, to wash your face with. Get a separate rag. Like, I have 2 rags, one for my body and one for my face. That's because I don't want to use a rag that I use to clean my body under my armpits, under the area, you know, what I can say but will not say. You know what I'm talking about. And for any, I don't know how many boys or girls watch my videos. If you're a girl, the same applies to you, except it's a different part. I'm not gonna go too deep into that. I'm not your health teacher. I'm really not your health teacher. I don't want to become one. Anyways, that's it. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Also, please don't wash your rag. Please don't do that. If you're using the same rag that clean your body and your face with, please don't. Please, I'm literally begging you, don't. That's what this video is about. But I'll see y'all next time. That's an honorable mention, by the way. That's not 13 items. That's an honorable mention. So 12. But I'll see y'all next time, as I've been saying this for like the past 5 times. Peace.